Hello Internet, we are on Showdown, and as you can see we have got my World's VGC 15 team. Now, I might as well let it out of the bag. I've just booked my flight to Worlds, so I will be going to the World Championships via Iceland nonetheless, so that'll be interesting, I guess. So that's all sorted. I'm going to Worlds, and as preparation for Worlds, let's start using my Worlds team again. I used this team at Worlds in 13, and I used the same 6 Pokemon at Worlds 15 as well. So surely I'm going to use this team again this year. So, hopefully you know I'm joking, or am I? But yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun, I suppose. Obviously I will try and win these games, but I don't have any restricted Pokemon, so I'm going to have a really hard time against Groudon. So we'll see what happens, I guess. We'll throw some stuff out. We'll, see if we can get any wins at all. I suppose if... ooh, it's Slowking. I suppose if, you don't want to see this, then just click away from it. But, I'm going to try and win these games. And, I suppose if I win enough games, maybe I'll just take this team to Worlds again. As well, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video, with Lio on Battle Spot. Tomorrow there's another one going up as well, and Friday as well, more videos with Lio. Really, really good. I really enjoyed doing those. So, please watch them and enjoy them because, I think they're actually pretty good, pretty good videos. So, that's that, but we see a pretty interesting team. Like, we're going to struggle with Groudon. We're going to struggle with Xerneas. The rest of the team we can handle, but the problem with this is I haven't got any Kyogre to protect my Scizor from fire attacks. So, I don't know. I think Lipid Thundurus is quite safe. I do want Scizor. And Breloom, maybe? Tracheon, maybe? Cresselia, maybe? Breloom, definitely. Start timer, go. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If we can get any wins, then that would be a positive, wouldn't it? Don't know, we'll see what happens. The guy... don't know, I didn't think he'll bother with his jump off against me. I don't think he has to be honest. We'll see what happens, though. If he leads with Salamence, that would be kind of nice. He does, actually, because this Thundurus, it is my VGC 15 Thundurus, not 13. The VGC 13 Thundurus that I used actually had Hidden Power Flying, because I wanted some extra damage on stuff like Scrafty, because that was actually a big problem for the team. In VGC 15, I had Hidden Power Ice on this Thundurus, and Hidden Power Ice isn't really used that often anymore, so he might not expect it. I don't think he'll expect Hidden Power Water, because I haven't got Kyogre, obviously, but I'm going to go for a Fake Out on Groudon, because the Salamence hasn't Mega Evolved yet, just a Hidden Power Ice. If he keeps it in, if he doesn't protect it, it's going down, and that Salamence is going down. So, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that, yeah. 1 up on turn 1. But again, the problem is everything. These 2 Pokemon are the big problem. I've got Scizor, so as long as I can take care of Groudon, I should be okay. So I'm actually just going to go for a Foul Play and Swagger onto this Groudon. If it is a physical Groudon, this could potentially knock it out. Yes, it does. Are we going to win a game? Okay, he knocks out my Lipid, but he's got Xerneas, and I doubt it'll be Kangaskhan. It's going to be either Jump Off or Slowking, actually. So, I'm going to put Breloom out because he can't Sleep Powder it, and I am faster than the Slowking too. So, I've essentially got a free Spore onto Xerneas, I think. So I'm going to Spore the Xerneas. Jumpluff is naturally slower than Max Speed Thundurus, so again, I can just go for another Hidden Power Ice here, and I think I'm okay. I've got Scizor in the back, so I don't know, unless he's got a Focus Sash and Rage Powder. I mean, even then, I think I'm okay, because his Xerneas can't really touch me too much. Okay, so he protects his Jumpluff. That means the Xerneas is going to sleep. So, I'll definitely take that. I suppose the problem now is, he can Sleep Powder my Xerneas. So that is maybe a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to Bullet Seed the Xerneas, just to potentially bring it into Bullet Punch range where I don't need a Sword Stance, and just Bullet Punch the Xerneas, because if I get both of these attacks off, it could be going down. Yeah, I mean, if I get enough Bullet Seeds, which, of course, we only get 2 seeds, but really interestingly, that that Jumpluff was slower than my Breloom. So I'm not really sure about that. I mean, this Breloom, you know, it is the 15 team, it's jolly, it's max speed. I mean, we've won the game from here, but I'm not really sure on his play there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, if he wakes up and protects and he sleep powders my Scizor, then that wouldn't be bad, wouldn't be good rather. But yeah, this Breloom is actually faster, so, you know, don't really mind that too much. I suppose I didn't actually, yeah, he did, he tried. Didn't actually, you know, occur to me that he could Onkle my Breloom and then I wouldn't be getting the Bullet Seed off. But even if he did do that, that would be a turn that he wasn't sleep powdering my Scizor, and you know, another Bullet Punch would just knock the Xerneas out from there as well. So yeah, we won the game. So yeah, we're gonna try, and I'm hesitant, but seeing as we're only 6 minutes in, it's been quite a short video. I'm just gonna do one more game, and you know, win or lose, it doesn't really matter. But we got a win with the team, yay! Yeah, let's see if we can get another one. I'll be impressed if we can. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you've been, you know, enjoying all the stuff. And this is actually quite an interesting team that we've come against. No Groudon, which is excellent for us. This team does look like it's potentially manageable by us. Mega Gardevoir as well, which is nice to see. The Zapdos could maybe be a little bit of an issue. The Smeargle is always potentially an issue. But otherwise, I think this, I don't know, we could do okay here. I mean, obviously it depends on how well he plays and how he plays. I mean, Thundurus I think is a nice lead here. I'm just worried about him leading Gardevoir Smeargle, because that would be a real issue for us. I don't really want to lead with Scizor either. So, I think again, Lipard, Thundurus is okay. I do want Scizor here. And I know Terrakion looks nice, because it can hit half his team for super effective damage. But maybe Breloom, because it can still hit the Dialga. It can still Mach Punch the Smeargle. It can take a hit, which Terrakion can't with the Focus Sash. And I can do okay against the Landorus as well, so we will take Breloom. So we get Dialga and Thundurus. I just know we haven't taken Cresselia or Terrakion in either of these games, have we? Which is kind of a shame, but oh well. The Landorus, I mean the Dialga is bound to be telepathy, but the Landorus, I don't know, Band is probably the most common, I think, this year, so why not just fake out the Dialga and Hidden Power? Again, he might not think about the Hidden Power. He might switch, he might be Scarfed, he might be Assault Vest. None of those things, he was probably banded, and we take the Landorus out. So again, thanks to Hidden Power Ice Thundurus, you know, maybe there's something in this. Maybe Hidden Power Ice Thundurus is actually the way to go. Maybe. Gardevoir, I mean, unless his Dialga has got a fire attack, which it probably has, looking at the rest of his team, the Scizor is okay against both of these. I think, I don't know, I mean, a Hyper Voice I don't think is going to knock out my Thundurus from here. There's nothing to One-Core. Fake Tears Thunderbolt onto Gardevoir, I don't think I'll knock it out, to be honest. Not if it's a bulky one. I suppose if it hits itself in confusion afterwards, then that would work. But maybe I do need to start targeting the Dialga a little bit more, because Scizor is really good against Gardevoir. So I'm actually going to go for a Foul Play and Swagger onto this Dialga. It might be Lumberry, but even if it is, we're still going to get some hefty damage off. It is Lumberry, but, you know, we're still going to get a nice 50%. Dragon Pulse and probably Hyper Voice, so losing both these Pokemon here. But that's potentially in Mach Punch range now, so we'll see what both these can do to sweep up here at the end. Yeah, I don't know, I think it might come down to if his Dialga will get knocked out by a Mach Punch here. This Breloom is jolly, it's not, you know, adamant or brave, so I'm a little bit hesitant to think it might. But it might, I don't know. It really might, but it might not. It might not. If I think it will, then I can just Mach Punch and Swords Dance with Scizor, and I'll be fine. If I think it won't, then I could maybe Bullet Punch and Mach Punch into the Dialga. But then he's got a free switch into probably his Kyogre, and actually, if it is Kyogre, if it's a faster than Breloom Kyogre, then I think he's just won the game. So I think I've got to try and sort of hope that it does knock it out, I guess. And it doesn't. Yeah, a Bullet Punch would have actually taken it down from there. So we get the Swords Dance. But, oh, he actually Trick Rooms. I'm not sure about that play. Because, again, I mean, I suppose it depends on how fast his Kyogre is. I think, because he went for the Trick Room there, that kind of indicates that his Kyogre is slower than Breloom. So I'm going to double protect. I don't think he'll switch his Kyogre in this turn, because he's risking like it coming in on the Bullet Seed or something like that. So yeah, I'm taking down a turn of Trick Room here. Now I can Bullet Punch and Mach Punch this turn, and then I can double protect again the next turn, and then we'll see what happens. I suppose he could withdraw the Gardevoir into the ooh, this is interesting. We haven't seen, or have we seen? We've seen that the Gardevoir is faster than the Mega Scizor, faster than the regular Scizor as it was. So maybe I could Bullet Punch the Dialga and Spore the Gardevoir. If I think the Gardevoir is faster than Breloom, then I could Spore it, because Breloom would be faster in Trick Room. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that, I think. Bullet Punch the Dialga, because that will knock it out. And I could Spore into the Gardevoir. But what would I get from that? I'd get a Gardevoir asleep, wouldn't I? And I'd still need to... I suppose the reason for doing that is if he does switch the Gardevoir into the Kyogre. I don't think he'll do that though, so I'm just going to play it safe. I'm just going to Bullet Punch, Mach Punch. Oh, and he does do. Ah, I should have done it. I really should have done that play. Ah. I should have spored it. I really should have spored it. I should have made the move. Oh dear. Okay, well... This Scizor could still be slower than the Kyogre, so I'm going to go for a knockoff and Mach Punch into the Kyogre. Because this could potentially knock it out, or not, if the Scizor is slower, which it isn't. It's actually slower than both of his Pokemon. So if he'd kept his Gardevoir in that turn and I had gone for the Spore, then I would have lost the game either way, I think. But if I'd just gone for that Spore that turn, but you know, it is what it is. We're just using a VGC 15 by my team, aren't we? So so that'll do for today. So thanks a lot for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and share, and tune in tomorrow to see more Battle Spot with Lyo. So thank you, guys, and goodbye for now.